All right, let's do some dollar yen tracking again. Today is the 27th. You're in Iwakuni. So again, right, bigger picture. I was long in this pair last week, about a week ago, actually, last Friday, and I did have some good follow through, um, and capitalized on a couple of that as well. Uh, but here we go. So as you can see, today, earlier today, we had shot up, but then shot right back down. And what I'm thinking is maybe potentially setting up big picture, kind of like a head and shoulders pattern thing, right? Again, pointing out this long wick showing that momentum is being pulled out of the market, having this spike up, right? Taking out some of these highs, showing that the momentum is going in the other direction. Now, at this particular point on the daily time frame, I did mark out this level, this 142.2, as a 61.8 because all I'm thinking here is we're getting a little bit of retracement before again getting a huge push back to the upside, right? So this is a longer move that I am, uh, going to be waiting for. We've already come pretty close, as you can see. If I drop down here, we're kind of right around this zone, honestly. Um, and where is it? 142.5. Right. So again, psychological level for this pair. So we are right in this area where we could be doing something very soon. So I am going to be watching this. It is Friday, so and the end of the month as well. So I'm not sure how much movement we're actually going to get out of this. But I think in the next couple of weeks, we can see a bounce out of this zone here and continue on this bullish trend that I think is what's going to be happening here. Again, that's my long-term prediction, but we'll wait for market to give us um, that reasoning. But again, this is my setup, right? So we have all these pushes back up, retest structure, and on the retest of the structure with continuation, crossing over my EMA, which is my 8 EMA, that is what gives me the confidence to get into these trades and watch come to fruition. So again, huge move, right? This happened at what, 1 o'clock, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Huge push down. So again, it's the end of the month, it's Friday. I don't see uh, a lot happening here, but I do believe that this is what's to come very soon here for USDJPY. Also taking a look at while we wait for this one to play itself out. I'll wait for this one to give me a significant sign that it's going in the direction I hope. Um, I've also been doing a little bit of tracking on US30. This pair is very tricky for me. I've never done super great with this pair, but I would like to moving forward before I get into a live account. And as you can see here, what we got going on. I got a few levels marked out here that I like. Um, I'd love to see this. You want to call this tweezer bottom, right? Shot down, but then shot right back up. Um, Again, we've broken to the top side of this. And as I zoom in on a lower time frame, here we go, right? So this is kind of what I was looking at. Um, Again, I'm a big Fibonacci person. I think it helps me paint levels pretty well. So again, taking it from the low here to the high up here, look, we got a retracement to about the 50% mark, which actually held as a pretty good zone. All right, so we had some wicks into this region, and this is holding pretty good. So with that being said, uh, I have an idea of where some take profits could be on this pair. Mm. So this is what I saw here. Powder pushes back up above these levels, drive into it, try to make a run again. Needs that extra push, but now here we go. So I was patient on this. I didn't mess around with any of this. I'm still learning this pair. After I saw this double bottom coming out of this zone with the 50% on the fib and coming back above this high, this is where I got it. So I'm actually currently trading this, and I saw this right here, right? So we had the break above, goes back into it below the EMA, and the cross back up above. And look, that's my entry, that's my setup. So that's why I got into this trade. Actually found my setup on this pair, which I haven't done too often. But giving that gives me confidence that I might be able to use my strategy on this pair too. I just might have to be super patient on this. But with that being said, as you can see, it's working itself out right now. Um, this is the level I've drawn on. This is more the level that respects the fib. Uh, so we'll see what happens. I'll watch this closely. But I am in on my demo account. Don't mind these huge lot sizes. Um, I'm just playing around for my own sake. But as you can see, got it down here. This would have been ideal right here. So I was a little late on this when I saw this. Um, but right there, our closure. I know I'm above the level, and we're getting the follow through. We're getting the follow through that I wanted to see. Here is that potential take profit, and then here is the big one. So I always put my take profits when I'm watching the markets at where I think it possibly could go at the highest point or lowest point, and then I just simply watch. Right. So if we get a huge push and it shoots right up, guess what? I got my big profit take place. Good. If it's kind of slow and I'm watching these potential levels, um, then I'm right there to execute on that as well, right? If I think it's pushing back, then I'll go ahead and pull out of the trade. So my trading has been going extremely well since I started doing these videos. I know this is only video number 2 on here, but it literally helps me pay attention pretty carefully to what's going on within the markets, and I'm putting this information out there for you guys to see and copy for yourself. Again, I'm not successful by any means. However, I'm making huge improvements in my trading journey, and that's all I wanted to do. I didn't do this for a big YouTube following or anything like that. I did it so I could make money in the markets and hold myself accountable. And so far, it's working. So, yep, I will stay tuned. I'll probably make another video with the outcome of what USDJPY is going to end up finishing as this week polishes off here in the next few hours. Thanks, guys.